Hi Instagram, hi Facebook. Thank you so much for people who've joined in. I think I just need to fix my screen a bit. It's a little tilted. Just give me one moment. Okay. Hey Sunny, hi Anil. Thanks for joining in. Hi Monty. Thank you for joining in, guys. All right, today's topic is, I always say it's an interesting topic because whatever I speak, I find it interesting, and that's what has changed my life, and hence every topic that I pick up is interesting and amazing, and I'm sure it's gonna add a lot of value in your life. Just wanted to quickly check Instagram. Monty, if you can just type in yes if I'm audible. Somebody from Facebook, if you can just type in yes if I'm audible on Facebook. Enough. Okay. And today's topic that I'm going to be speaking on is the inner dialogue. Now, what does this mean, the inner dialogue, and why this topic? Because your inner dialogue plays a vital role in your confidence. Hi Anand, hi Himanshu, hi Lokesh. Thank you for all the people who've joined in. So the inner dialogue plays a very important role on your confidence, and there are a lot of pros and cons of having the inner dialogue. If it's not in place, of course it will demotivate you. It will weaken your confidence day to day, and at the end you will never be satisfied and never be happy with whatever you're doing. I think my screen is a bit not fixed. All right, I think Facebook is fine now. Okay, all right. So guys, let me tell you what is inner dialogue. Okay, so you know what happens when you're sipping, for an example, when you're alone, you're sipping your favorite coffee or tea, and while you're sipping it, you may be watching televisions, but still your brain is on, your mind is operating, and there are so many of words or thoughts that are coming in your mind at that time, right? There are thousands of words that are coming in your mind at that time. Does it ring a bell to you? Now, even while you're talking to me, even while you're listening to me, there are still so many of those thoughts that are coming in your mind. Okay, just play. I'm sure that mere bolne ke baad you guys must have actually thought what are the thoughts that are there in your mind at present, correct? So what am I talking about? I'm telling you about those inner voice that comes in your mind whenever you are doing anything. And let me give you a little what the research say, what the study says. Okay, so as per these studies done, there are approximately 65,000 thoughts that comes to your mind on a daily basis. Okay, now if I actually got down and sat down and I calculated, when I talk about 65, this was a mind boggling figure for me, and then I actually started paying attention to it. Is it really happens, or it just the study or the research? So 65,000, if you divide them into 24 hours, you get a certain figure. And when I did my studies, it was coming to 45 thoughts, 45 different thoughts in 60 seconds. So that's, just imagine, in a minute you're getting around 45 thoughts. Okay, out of which some are repetitive, most of them are repetitive, but just imagine when you're sitting there listening to my live session, there are still different thoughts coming in your mind. Now these thoughts, what I'm talking about, are your inner dialogues that happens. All right, so I'm sure the numbers 45 is huge enough for anybody to get in 60 seconds. If I have to calculate, it's coming around 2.5 or 1.5 thoughts in a second. Okay, that's sorry, in 2 seconds, or I'm a little weak in my maths, I didn't do that calculation. Okay, so that's about the statistics or the research that says. And now these thoughts can actually speak a lot about you. What do I mean by that? So you can come to know by actually paying attention to these thoughts that you're progressing or regressing. Okay, so now you have not, if people who don't know, of you must have gone through this research. For people who are completely new to this study or the numbers that I just spoke out, okay, these thoughts play a very important role in your progress or in your regress. Okay, so I'll tell you how. So out of these 65,000 thoughts that comes to your mind, few are positives and few are negatives. As per the research that has been the study shows again that 90% of these thoughts for an average person is negative. Okay, it's negative. Now I'm not telling you that you're average or you're good. I don't want to get into that, but this is just for FYI. This is just for your information. You should be knowing what the research says. And why have I picked up this topic? Because these thoughts defines if you have confidence or not. Because if you're operating with negative thoughts, definitely your confidence level would be low. Now I'll tell you how. Okay, so if you have negative thoughts like you can't do this, okay, this project I can't handle by myself, I don't have the required skill to do this or to do this particular job that I have been given, I am not good at handling team, I am not good at handling money. Money is something away from me. My financial skills are bad. I am not good at people management. मैं team leader बन पाऊंगा कि नहीं बन पाऊंगा, and etc. Right? So that's why these negative thoughts, what would they do? They would pull you down. They will pull you down, and it will actually slowly take you to a dead well, which you are not realizing because you haven't paid attention to these thoughts. On the other hand, if you have thoughts which are positive in nature, okay, congratulations, because that's boosting you. That's adding a lot of energy in you. You would be definitely doing well because you operate from good energy when you have positive thoughts, right? So energy attracts the energy, what I always speak about. So when you have positive thoughts, you have the capacity to even do or attempt things which you are not good at, or you may not have the required skills, but you will still attempt doing it because you are operating positively here. Okay, and what will happen, that will keep enhancing your life skills, that will keep accelerating your life, that will keep on motivating you, boosting you to do more in your life, to get better in your life. And slowly and steadily you will get better in your life. The more action you take, the more better you keep on getting, because then you're not scared of failure. When you operate from positive thoughts, from positive mindset, you're not scared of failure, because you think it's a part of learning, it's a part of your process of meeting your target or expectations, right? I'll just quickly address to people who have joined in. Hi Aftab for joining Instagram. Hey Kavita, nice to see you. Hi Hiren, hi Dharmesh, hi Alpesh, hi Suraj, फिर से time pass. Hi, can you please close the TV in your home? Actually, TV sound is too high. Suraj, you know what? I am not here to entertain people like you. So why don't you just shove it off from my live screening when you think it's a time pass? Why don't you join in also? Yeah. So I'm a very direct person and I don't appreciate people like you. So thank you so much. Hi Giri, hi Sutar, hi Bikash. Thank you so much for joining in. And by the way guys, I'm at my mom's house and I stay in a family, and I'm very open about it, that I have a lot of people in my house. Okay, so if I'm doing something, it's for you guys and it's also for me, because I keep on enhancing my skills, but it's not their problem if I'm doing this. Alright, I hope this makes clear to everybody who's joining my live session, and I don't shy away from saying this. Alright, I hope I answered your question, Suraj. Yeah. And so this is simple logic about life. This is very simple. These thoughts play such an important role in your decision makings also. So for an example, if you're operating from positive thoughts, यार कि positive thoughts से operate कर रहे हो, boost होता है, right? कि कुछ अगर नया opportunity आएगा, मेरे पास ये skill नहीं है, I will do it. जो भी skills नहीं है, I will learn it. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या होगा, fail होगा, that's it. That's how you operate when you're operating from positive. Negative thought वाले क्या सोचेंगे, जिनके पास already इतना डर है, वो बोलेंगे मैं कर नहीं पाऊंगा, ये मेरे लिए है ही नहीं यार, ये देखना मुझे कुछ भी दे देते. You're getting my point. So this is how it plays a very important role. And the more you have positive thoughts, the more confidence it boosts your confidence. I'm sorry about this. Yeah. And for people, when you were listening to my conversation, when you were listening to this live session, I'm sure you actually paid close attention to your thoughts that was coming in your mind, correct? And you realize that most of it was negative. Now how can you do this? How can you convert your negative thoughts into positive? I have a small exercise for you which will help you to get out of this habit of negative thinking. What you have to do is that you have to observe your thought. Whenever, it's not possible that we keep a close eye on the 65,000 thoughts that come in a day. Observe your thoughts, okay? And whenever you're observing, and if you feel it's negative thought, just change it to positive. How would you convert that particular thought in a positive way? That's what you have to do this. And remember, it's all about habit building. So the more you keep on doing it on a regular basis, the more you will get used to it, and your mind will get used to it, right? That's number one. Number two is pay close attention to the choices of words you use. All right, are these words limiting? Are these words demeaning? Are these words actually pulling you down, or are these words empowering you? It's two major things. So for an example, मुझे आज ठीक नहीं लग रहा, I'm feeling a little sick, यार, I'm sick of staying home. Rather, I would say, oh my God, I have so much of time to do. Think that way. People are actually complaining घर पे रह रहे कि उनको वो एक getting bored, nothing to do. There is so much to do. You can probably have a second line of business if you really think that way. There are so many things that you can do from your home. I'm just giving you an example, right? So you got to be changing the words that you use. Convert your limiting words to positive words. There is a country, I'm so sorry, I forgot the name of the country. That country doesn't have negative words in their dictionary. They don't have negative word. Even if they are feeling sick, they talk like, I'm just feeling a little weak today, but I think my body needs to relax. That's how they speak. They don't say stuff like, I'm feeling sick, I'm not well. No, because just imagine if our dictionary wouldn't have had those negative words, we wouldn't have been having these confidence issues or low self-esteem issues at all. Okay, so that's a simple exercise that you can do to probably get better in your life. All right, and yeah, I think that's it. So I'm sorry guys for people who are getting disturbed with a lot of background noise, because I am home. There are a lot of people around me. Day after tomorrow I'm going to be going at my house, and probably it will be sorted and I'll be on time also. That's 10 o'clock. Okay, but I appreciate little decency, not arrogance behavior at all. There's a difference in assertiveness and arrogance. So if you guys have any questions for me, please put it in the chat box below. I would love to answer them. And meantime, I'll quickly tell you why am I doing this. Because I want to become the queen of confidence, and I'm also writing my book. And whenever I talk to you guys, I get new ideas that I quickly go and jot on my book that I'm writing. All right, and I have a mission to make queens and kings of confidence, because people lose out on lots of opportunities because of confidence issue, which can be addressed, or which can be learned. Confidence is just like any other skill which can be learned easily without even putting much of efforts. It's just about the right actions that you take. It's just about the right choices of words you put in your mind, and your self-love and being direct. That's all what it requires. Okay, so do you have any questions for me, guys? I'll just say hi to people who have joined on Insta. Hey Bikash, hey Nishan, hey Mubashira, hi Vikram, hi Sahil, hi Abhin, hey Simran, thanks for joining. Alright guys, any questions on this topic? Because it was a very simple one, the inner dialogue. I'll quickly summarize what I just spoke about. So this was about the inner dialogue, and it plays a vital role in boosting your confidence. Now what is inner dialogue is basically the conversation that happens in your mind continuously. So a human being gets around 65,000 thoughts in a day. If I have to put it down in minutes, it's around 45 thoughts in a minute. And out of the 65,000 thoughts, the average human being gets 90% of negative thoughts. Okay, so what is happening whenever you want to take up on new opportunity or any new task is assigned to you, you will be scared because you're operating from negative. ये होता है कि तुम लायक ही नहीं हो, तुम्हारे पास स्किल्स नहीं है, क्योंकि नेगेटिव थॉट्स बहुत आ रही जो डर क्रिएट कर रही है, राइट? So what you have to do is that you have to slowly and steadily, and moreover, so negative thoughts is kind of creating those fear and inhibitions in you. And on the other hand, if most of your thoughts are positive, then congratulations, you're already doing a good job, and I am sure your confidence level is up to the mark. Okay, and this will keep on progressing, this will keep on helping you to progress and accelerate your life. And for people who have this negative thought issue, there are two ways of changing it. One is paying close attention. You can't monitor your 65,000 thoughts, you cannot do that, but whenever you remember this video, okay, you just need to think, okay, the moment you pay close attention to it, जैसे कि मैंने अगर आपको बोला कि आपका थंब पे ध्यान दो, तो आपको याद आ जाएगा मेरे पास थंब भी है, राइट? बट अगर मैं नहीं बोलती तो थंब है बट ध्यान में नहीं रहता, राइट? द सेम थिंग. सो कभी भी याद आएगा तो जस्ट कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन योर थॉट्स, सी इफ इट्स नेगेटिव और पॉजिटिव. इफ positive, good. If negative, convert them into positive. That's how you will keep on training your brain, training your mind how to use positive thoughts. And it's a matter of habit. The more you practice, the more you will get perfect at it, and you will get habituated to using positive thoughts. Secondly, you got to be very careful with the choices of words you use. In case there are a lot of people who use most of the limiting words, which could be I am not enough, I am bad, I am not good, everything around me is bad, nobody loves me, the entire world is cruel, rich people are cheaters, etc. and etc. If you have such thoughts, you need to work on your vocabulary. You need to be eliminating those negative words from your vocabulary and converting them into positive or empowering words. Alright, so these are the two things that can help you to completely transform yourself, because the more positive thoughts you have, the more confidence you will gain, the more you will keep on accelerating your life. That's it, guys, and as usual, no questions for me. Alright then, stay tuned in, and I will sign off for the day. Thank you so much for all the people who have joined me today in this live session. And I've also created a WhatsApp helpline number for people having self-confidence issue. That's 98672-72399. I repeat, 98672-72399. That's a complete text me number. You can text me on that number, and somebody from my team will definitely get in touch with you. I've also created a WhatsApp exclusive WhatsApp community on confidence mastery. In case you want to join that group, you just need to put it in the comment box below interested, and I will send you the Google form where there'll be a couple of questionnaires which you need to fill in, and if you're shortlisted, you will get an opportunity to join my exclusive WhatsApp community. Alright, hi Paresh, hi Farad, hey Seifur, thanks for joining. Alright guys, with this I'll sign off. Thank you so much for all the people who have joined in today. Have a great evening. Bye bye. Namaste.